I want you to close your eyes. Come on guys, keep closed. While keeping them closed, I want you to think about waking up as a different person. I don't care whether it's Michael Jordan, a member of One Direction, Taylor Swift, or even another classmate in your grade. Just think about it. You would have a totally different house, family, friends, and talents. Would you really want that? Would you really want to live someone else's life? You would be willing to give up your family, a beautiful city, friends, and talents to be a different person? Yes, you would probably be more popular, athletic, or smart. But what's wrong with who you truly are? Discovering who you are is crucial. Taking time to get to know what makes you, you, and going deeper into yourself will help you be confident and give you the courage to pursue your dreams. If people were to ask, what is the first word that comes to mind when you hear Jack Hastings? My guess is they would say tall or maybe athletic. In fact, I bet many of you thought I was going to write a speech about athletics. Yes, I love sports. However, I also like the arts. When I'm on stage, I feel as though I'm in a different world. The arts are something that I am passionate about. I bet most of you didn't know that if I could become anything when I grow up, it would probably be an actor. But who knows? That might change. I'm trying every day to learn about what makes me, me. It's not always easy, and it often changes, but I am trying to keep my mind open. Now, I challenge you all to find out what makes you one of a kind, and wear that proudly. Don't waste time being so impressed with what others are doing. Get to know yourself and determine what makes you unique. Being an individual and finding what makes you, you, are two incredibly important aspects of life. You need to separate yourself from others, think about who you are, and soon you will see what makes you one of a kind. You know how no snowflake is the same? I believe that is the same with humans. Rather than wasting your life living someone else's idea of what you should be, find out who you truly are. In doing so, you have to be a risk taker and engage in new experiences. There are 4 boys in my family. We are all raised with the same rules, but we are all different. My brother, Charlie, otherwise known as the funniest kid I know, has gone through circumstances many of us have not yet experienced. 2 years ago, he made the brave decision to leave friends, sports, and a comfortable environment so he could go to School of the Arts. There, he practices creative writing, rides the bus to school every day with high school kids, and has had to learn to adapt to totally different surroundings. Somehow, he maintains a delighted attitude about all of it. Some people don't understand him or his quirky sense of humor, but if you listen closely, he is one of the most insightful, honest, and entertaining people you will ever meet. This makes Charlie a special kid because he doesn't let others get inside his head. He is someone who I believe will do big things one day. As many of you know, I also have identical twin brothers, Thomas and Henry. When they were babies, Charlie and I could never tell them apart. It wasn't until their personalities revealed themselves when they were about 4 years old that we could start to figure it out. Henry and Thomas may look the same, but they are 2 very different people. Each of them are passionate about different things. Thomas is competitive and intense, yet he loves lambs. Henry is fun-loving and relaxed. He loves ducks. Apparently, ducks and lambs are the biggest rivalry in the world. They build forts. Henry, who is very creative, designs them, and Thomas builds them. The examples are innumerable, and yet I've been asked a countless amount of times on how to tell them apart. Just like every set of identical twins in the world, the easiest way to tell them apart is to get to know them as people. You may not be a twin, but it is true for all of us. We are all individuals. Being an individual means having the courage to do your own thing and trust in who you really are. Our problem with society today is that we worry so much about what others think of us, how we are perceived in our Snapchat story, or how many likes we get on Instagram. Social media is a fact of life for most of us, but it should not define us. If you find the uniqueness and value in yourself, you won't have to try for so many likes. The cool thing is, if you are able to believe in yourself and be true to who you are, anything is possible. Who knows, maybe one of you could grow up to be an actor, a professional wakeboarder, a CEO, or even a ninja. As long as you are doing what you are passionate about, you are on the right track. And let me be clear, I have yet to figure this out myself. I'm only 14 years old. I have time. I'm learning that self-discovery is a process, and it doesn't always go according to plan. Inevitably, when we mess up, we need to learn from those mistakes. Sometimes we encounter some obstacles that hold us back, or there will be people who try to push us off track. Know that those rough times will only help shape us into who we are meant to become. I'm sure all of you have heard the term carpe diem, otherwise known as seize the day. This is a great piece of advice and something to always remember. If you want to do something, then go out and do it. So, I challenge you to take a step back from the phone, TV, or computer, and try to spend time thinking about what makes you unique, what makes you happy, regardless of what is cool or what others think. While I have not yet figured this out myself, but I keep working on it every day. Greatness exists in all of us, we just have to find it. In the immortal words of Emerson, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you someone else is the greatest accomplishment. Thank you.